Welcome to Positively Port St. Lucie. I'm Sarah Prohaska, Public Information Officer with the City of Port St. Lucie. I'm your host today, and we're going to be kicking off our show this morning talking about the NICE program. It's a program that the City of Port St. Lucie launched last year. It stands for Neighborhood Improvement and Community Engagement. And the NICE program has a really great event coming up, and I have two of our Neighborhood Services Department staff members here to help tell us all about it. Welcome. I've got Jennifer Perkey and Summer Lewis from our Neighborhood Services Department. Welcome both of you for coming. Thank you for coming on our show.
And thank you for having us.
Thank you. So Whitney, I also have Whitney Frazier here. She works with me in the Communications Department, and Whitney works closely with Neighborhood Services on helping promote the NICE program also. So welcome, Whitney.
Thank you.
All right, so let's start right off talking about, it's our first annual NICE Day. Can you guys tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening?
Yes, we can. We are actually going to be holding an event at City Hall on February 17th. It's our NICE Annual Day event, and it is themed, we are going to be falling in love with our new name because it's right around Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So we thought it would kind of fit perfectly.
The thing behind the NICE Day is it's kind of like a block party type thing. Right in front of City Hall, they're going to bring a lot of vendors out. We're going to have food trucks and stuff like that. But we're also going to give the community a chance to learn about the city and our different services and our plans for the future, things like that, right? And also with the fall in love with your new name, that ties back into naming the 17 unnamed neighborhoods.
And that's been a big component of the NICE program.
Right.
Can anyone talk about that, and we'll get back to the event?
Right.
But just so people have a little background on what, a little bit about the NICE program, and a big component of the NICE program is giving neighborhoods identities. Does anyone want to tackle that one? Jennifer, can you?
I'll tackle it.
Okay,
So basically what we're trying to do is give our neighborhoods identities, like you were saying. We want to put up little signs with their names on it, like we had just named Canal Point, and so we don't have to say, oh, we live southeast on Berkshire. We can say, I live in Canal Point, to kind of help them out, kind of like we have with St. Lucie West in tradition.
Okay.
We also want to help the community by figuring out what those specific communities want. If they want sidewalks, then we can try to meet with everyone and get sidewalks put in their neighborhood. If they want a new park, we're able to do that for them as well. And also our NICE program is funded by the recycling that everyone does in the community for the City of Port St. Lucie. So we're able to use all those funds, and it's not using any of the City of PSL's tax-paying money.
Yes, it's all, so the more people recycle,
the more that we can do for our neighborhoods.
Okay, all right. And Whitney, just because I know you've worked a lot on this naming campaign, the naming campaigns, just Port St. Lucie, when it was created by General Development Company.
Right.
It was basically a big development, and the neighborhoods were given numbers.
Right.
So basically, we're trying to, the city's been working for years in neighborhood planning, working with the neighborhoods to kind of figure out what the communities want for these neighborhoods.
Right.
And now we're at a point where they are going to be identified with names. And tell us how we've worked with the community to kind of get to where we are now.
Yeah, of course. So we launched this New Year, New Name campaign. And under that, we have reached out to all the communities in every way that we could to give them information and also survey them and let them suggest names, because who better knows the area than the people that actually live there?
Exactly.
Right. So we asked them to suggest names, and then we got in a lot of responses. We narrowed them down, and from there, we put another survey out where they could go back and then vote on what name they liked best out of the 5, narrowed down names or so.
Okay.
And then from there, we are going to unveil them all at the the Nice Day citywide block party on February 17th.
Okay, so that gets us back to the Nice Day event. So it's February 17th. The times, does anyone?
11 to 2.
11 to 2. And like you said, I think at noon, if I recall correctly, all the names for these 17 neighborhoods are going to be revealed. So
Right.
we want the people who live in these neighborhoods to come to this. It's a free event, to come out and learn if the name they voted on is going to be in the
selected.
neighborhood name, right?
Right, and that's really cool because if you suggested a name and your name was chosen, you pretty much made history here in Port St. Lucie.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
that's really exciting in itself. And there's going to be a lot of things to do out there, you know, kids' activities, and it's going to be a lot of fun for everyone. So it's a really cool event, and we definitely encourage anyone and everyone to come out. You know, get your spouse, your kids, your mom, and come out and learn a little bit more about your city and where, you know, history is about to happen.
Okay. And ladies, it's a free event, correct?
Yes,
free
it is a free event. And we are actually going to be having some raffles to give away at,
Ooh.
as door prizes kind of thing.
Okay.
Right now we're working with local restaurants and businesses to try to get some raffle prizes. And so far we're getting some good responses back, and we're going to have a lot of good prizes for our residents.
Okay, that sounds fun. And
Lots of vendors.
I was going to say, Jennifer, can you give us, I know you've been working on the vendor part. Can you tell us who else might be there besides City of Port St. Lucie people?
Well, I know the police department is
Okay.
supposed to help us with the bikes and stuff.
Oh,
for
a
the
bike
helmets.
Okay,
and-
like a bike
and that.
rodeo?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then lots of food vendors. I think we have 3 food trucks that are going to be coming.
Okay.
We're also working on having local government businesses as well come and host the event and
Okay.
help with us. We're having the animal shelter come in and help with us.
Okay.
And maybe having some dogs out there for adoption. We're going to have the bounce houses for the kids.
I was gonna say bounce
and,
houses.
you know,
Mhm.
really,
Boatmobile.
really engage
Okay.
all the residents of our community, no matter how old you are.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And but I know it's being dubbed a citywide block party, so it'll be fun. It'll be a fun day out there.
Yes, most
And I'm sure
definitely.
is there going to be music, maybe not live music, but
Yes,
there'll be music?
I believe there is going to be some live music.
Oh, wow. Okay, fun. Okay. And again, at noon, the names will be revealed, so that'll be exciting for residents, especially those who've been really working with you guys and trying to get these neighborhoods carved out here. And so we are going to be revealing 17 names, you said, correct?
Yes, 17.
But I know a few neighborhoods have already gone through this process and been named. Can you guys tell us the names of those neighborhoods?
Canal Point is one neighborhood that was our first neighborhood that we decided on, and the community in that area decided on the Canal Point name.
Okay, and that is just north of South Bend, right? If everyone's
Yes.
familiar with South Bend Lakes, it's the area just north of it. And then there was 2 more, right? No, 3 more have been named. How many?
There is Oak Hammock,
Okay, Hammock. Okay.
and then Woodland Trails.
Yes,
Woodland
Woodland
Trails.
Trails.
Woodland Trails is toward the southwestern part of the city. It's north of Becker Road. And their Woodland Trails is exciting because there's a park.
Yep.
The city's first neighborhood park in many, many years is being built out there. Construction has started. And the Woodland Trails residents, after picking the name Woodland Trails for their community, named the park. And they named it Woodland Trails Park. It's very fitting. So that was that's all being done through the NICE, it's being paid for with recycling funds.
Yes, it
And
is.
it's part of the NICE program.
Yes.
How awesome is it to say by recycling you get a park? I mean,
Yes.
that's pretty cool. So let's keep up the recycling.
Right, yeah, the more, residents recycle, the more we can do, so it's awesome.
Yeah. And then we had one more, didn't we?
We do,
Cashmere.
Cashmere Cove?
Cashmere Cove,
Yes.
that was
Cashmere
it.
Cove.
The Cashmere Cove, that was up off Cameo and Cashmere and sort of around the Turtle Run Park area, if I'm correct. But,
Yes, I
you know
believe
what? Where's the best place to go to learn all these neighborhood maps and to find out where you live and which neighborhood?
that would be www.cityofpsl.com/nice.
Okay, and there's maps of each neighborhood in there. each, and the ones that have been named are marked. The ones that are still up in the air are clearly state that they'll be announced soon at the Nice Day event. And yeah, what an exciting time in Port St. Lucie to just, be able to, like you said, make it, be a part of the process.
Watch us develop and grow, as a
Yeah,
city.
exactly. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, another goal of the NICE program is to give these residents a voice, right? To give them a
Yes,
voice and to empower
definitely.
them to collectively come to the city and say,
We need this.
This is what we want. This is what our neighborhood, because what might be right for one neighborhood isn't necessarily right
Correct.
for all neighborhoods.
That is correct. And we,
Okay.
at the end of our surveys, we have another survey as to what the residents in that neighborhood want. On a scale of 1 to 10, do you need sidewalks? Do you need parks? Do you need a little bus transportation stop for your kids? So there's a whole bunch of different options that they can pick from, and we can kind of learn from them what they want.
Okay, yeah, what a great, that's really cool. And it really is a direct route, because sometimes people might get intimidated and not know where to go or where to begin, really. Especially if you live in a neighborhood that doesn't have a homeowners association or something already organized. So this is a great way to start, and we're trying to make it easy for everyone, I'm sure, right?
Right.
Neighborhood Services Department is very friendly, friendly faces there, and always willing to help.
Of course.
So let's remind everyone again, because we really would love to see a lot of residents at this Nice Day event. And do we hope it's going to become an annual thing?
Yes, we
Yes.
certainly do.
Okay, so this is our inaugural year of
Yes.
it, but hopefully it will become a Port St. Lucie tradition, this community block party. What a fun way to spend your Valentine's Day weekend, to get your kids out there, right? It's for all ages.
All right.
And come get some good food. Listen
Fall
to
in love with your name.
Yeah, listen to some music, find out if your name was picked. It's all great stuff happening.
Yeah.
So it's February 17th from 11
11 to 2.
11 to 2. All right, at City Hall, at Port St. Lucie City Hall. So, well, thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. We really love to hear about the NICE program and talk about it. So, really appreciate you taking the time to come on, and we hope we'll see you there at the NICE event.
Of course.
And Whitney, well, thanks for all your knowledge on this, because you have been working hard on the NICE program for many months now. So.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
All right, and we'll be right back after these messages.